Hey guys, Tyler here from SPORK Sports, coming back to you again. Last we left off, we got the rears on, had some issues with the control arms, the pieces where the bolts line up. I'm working on widening one of them, so I was worked on drilling them out so I can make them work on here. So worked on that, and then we had another problem. These bolts, because one of them went in crooked because they weren't lined up, I guess started to strip. So I had to run down to the local hardware store and buy a little tap and get the right thread. I went ahead and got 2 new bolts. Cost me like $2. These are grade 10.9 instead of the 10s that were already in it, so they're a high grade bolt. You know, spend the extra money, make sure you guys get the good stuff. They're also full threaded. The factory ones came beveled on the end, so I'm hoping I can catch the thread in the back with it being stripped. Also went and just got me a little handle, picked me up, it's a 10 millimeter with a 1.25 thread, so it's kind of a medium thread. I think 1.5, and then there's a 1.0, and so this one is in the middle. So I want to use this to work on cleaning out the threads. Hopefully there's no problems. We can get the new bolts in there, make sure all the threads are straight. So when I get them back in there, we're not going to have any problems with them stripping or causing us problems. So I'm just going to open the stuff up, work on getting this fixed up, and we'll go from there. So this stuff wasn't really expensive. Cost me about $8 at the local hardware store where I got the bolts. So it's nice to have a store close by where you can just run down and grab what you need. There's sets, you can always buy sets of them, stuff like that. You never know when you're going to need one. And apparently this is fairly common with some of the suspension pieces, so I figured I might as well just buy it so I can have it just in case anything happens in the future. Well, I guess this handle doesn't work. I guess there's different sizes. So check on that before you buy it. Before you buy one. Apparently this one's just a hair too big. It just can't get to fit within the circle. So just gonna do something else to make this work. Alright, I think I got something to work. The 1/4 inch wrench will fit on the end of it. And then I got a 1/4 inch socket that slides into, and it's gotta make sure it's not the 5-sided, it's kind of the star-sided. It fits right in there and locks it in pretty nice, so hopefully this will do it for me. New threads, it's working good. I went all the way in and out a couple times now, making sure there's good thread for me. This time to do the other one. This one is the worst one, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you what I was doing. Got an air grinder with this little kind of rasp bladed bit, and I stick it in here and I move it around and try to bore this out just a little bit, make it a little more concave on top so the bolt have the way to slide side to side. So, and to fit in there, because the problem was just the hair too narrow and it wasn't fitting in to where I needed it to. So it's pretty easy. Get these tools, or if you got an air compressor, it's nice. Makes life easier when you can buy these things. Something like this cost me 30 bucks. The bit costs like $3. If you go to Harbor Freight, who knows what you find. They got all kinds of deals at Harbor Freight, which is awesome. So I went and test fit it. It was still a little tight, so I'm gonna do the other side just to make sure. I don't want to be stripping these bolts again, so I'm gonna burr out this one a little bit more with that thing. Smoking. Alright, there it is. Both of them can turn freely. Have very little side-to-side play, so they're not going to be loose and floppy. And I found some thread locker, so I'm going to go ahead and lock them down, screw them in, and reattach the piece. Alright, the other side worked out. Like I said, I had my Loctite, so we got it all together. Put the new bolts in, put the aftermarket control arm, camber adjustment arm up here on, and got it all buttoned up. So it's good to go. I'll show you the finished bit after I'm done. So we'll go ahead and get this side done too. Work on taking everything apart and get the other one back on. So there we go. Okay, I had to go back and grind it just a little bit more to make sure it was lined up. These are, you pay for what you get. So part of it are cheap. You get stuff off eBay, you never really know how it might fit. It's no contour blocks or anything like that, but it is what it is. Like again, this is a budget build, so everything's on the budget. And one episode I'll run through and show you what I spent on it, and kind of what I'm working on trying to get, and what I'm trying to save on it. And everything that I have into it so far and what I need to get, and kind of lay out a plan on what I need to do to get it to the next stage. So I'm just gonna finish up, get this all back together, and go from there. I did chase the threads just a little bit, make sure they're cleared out for the old bolts. Little thread locker, put the pieces back on. We'll definitely have to take it to an alignment shop, someone to tune it all in. Gotta wait till I get suspension. Still saving on that. I think I picked out what I want. There's a Skunk 2 Integra setup, which is a 10 gram 8. A 10 and an 8 gram front and back spring rating. So I know it's going to be pretty stiff. We're talking with a few people online and a couple people that raced with the Super Street, FF Battle Group, and the Continental Tire Challenge. Kind of running off of the same setup that they have spring wise. So it's just going to be one of the sleeve setups from Skunk 2. And I'd like to get full coilovers, full body coilovers and stuff like that. But again, it's a budget. So I'm going to see how they do a time or two on the track, kind of get an idea for it and what I may or may not need to improve. So that's that right now wrapped up, and we've got it all together, fixing that, and there's more to come. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Check out the other videos. Start at number 1 and work your way through. I did throw up a little t-shirt shop, a couple things I designed, messing around. You can click on the button there, and make sure you tune in. More videos to come. I'm gonna try to do every Monday and Fridays as upload days. In between filming and editing throughout the week and the weekend. In between my full-time job and my other part-time job, and I do a little bit of everything, and keeps me busy. But I'm really trying to keep this together, keep it running. And hopefully it's useful to you. If not, how to do it and take it apart. If not, somewhat entertaining, kind of see what's going on, following along with the build. So thanks for tuning in.